Have you ever wondered how our ancestors managed to stay so strong, even without gyms, fancy machines, or modern supplements? They didn't have treadmills, protein powders, or even running shoes, yet they lived active lives filled with natural movement. They carried water from wells, worked in the fields, walked long distances, climbed hills, and lifted with their own bodies. These everyday movements gave them strength, endurance, and vitality that many of us today have lost. Now, imagine bringing some of those timeless exercises back into your life. As someone in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you may sometimes feel your strength slipping away, your balance not as steady as it once was, or your energy lower than you'd like. But what if I told you that simple, ancestral-inspired exercises can help you regain power, protect your joints, and boost your mobility, without needing to spend hours at the gym? These movements are practical, gentle, and rooted in the very way human beings were designed to move. I'm Dr. Linda Rose, and today I want to take you on a journey back in time. Together, we'll explore 7 exercises inspired by our ancestors that can help you build incredible strength, improve your circulation, and keep you independent for years to come. These are movements you can practice in your living room, your backyard, or even at the park. They're not just exercises, they're a way of reconnecting with your body's natural wisdom. Before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell, so you never miss a simple, science-backed health tip, designed especially for older adults like you. If you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback is invaluable and helps me improve these videos for your benefit. Now, let's begin. Exercise 1. The Ancestral Squat, the foundation of strength. One of the most powerful movements our ancestors practiced daily was the deep squat. Long before chairs and sofas, people naturally squatted to rest, to cook, to gather food, or even to talk with family around the fire. This wasn't just an exercise, it was part of everyday life, and it kept their hips, knees, and ankles flexible and strong well into old age. Sadly, today many people lose the ability to squat comfortably, and that loss often leads to stiffness, weak legs, and poor balance. The good news is, it's never too late to bring this movement back. Squatting helps strengthen the muscles in your thighs, hips, and lower back while also training your balance. For older adults, this is critical because strong legs are your #1 defense against falls and injuries. Think about it this way: every time you get up from a chair, sit on the bed, or lower yourself onto the toilet, you're essentially doing a squat. Training this movement makes daily life easier and safer. Here's how to begin in a gentle way. Start by standing in front of a sturdy chair. Place your feet shoulder-width apart, keep your chest tall, and slowly lower yourself as if you're about to sit down. Let your hips move back, and keep your knees aligned with your toes. Once your bottom just touches the chair, push through your heels and stand back up. This sit-to-stand version is safe and builds confidence. As your strength improves, you can try lowering yourself without fully sitting or even squatting deeper, just like our ancestors did. What makes the squat so special is how it wakes up your entire lower body. You'll notice improved circulation in your legs, stronger bones from the gentle weight bearing, and even better digestion as your core muscles activate. Some of my patients are surprised that practicing squats helps with back pain and stiffness, because it encourages proper posture and alignment. I encourage you to start small. Maybe just 5 repetitions a day. Over time, aim for 10, 15, or even 20. Remember, it's not about speed or perfection, but about consistency. With each squat, you are reconnecting with a movement that has carried humanity for centuries, and you're giving yourself the gift of independence and strength. Exercise 2. The Farmer's Carry, building everyday strength. If you look back at how our ancestors lived, carrying heavy loads was a normal part of daily life. Whether it was buckets of water, baskets of food, or bundles of wood, they constantly trained their bodies through lifting and walking. This movement, which today we call the Farmer's Carry, is one of the most practical and powerful exercises you can do for strength, balance, and overall stability. The beauty of the Farmer's Carry is its simplicity. All you need is a pair of objects with some weight. This could be dumbbells, grocery bags, or even 2 water bottles. Stand tall, hold the weights firmly at your sides, engage your core, and begin walking slowly and steadily across the room. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your chest lifted, and your steps controlled. Once you reach the end of your space, turn around and walk back. That's it, yet this simple act strengthens your grip, arms, shoulders, back, and legs all at once. Why is this exercise so important for seniors? Because grip strength and core stability are 2 of the best indicators of healthy aging. Studies have shown that people with strong grips often live longer, because grip strength reflects overall muscle health. In real life, this translates to carrying groceries, holding onto a railing, or keeping steady if you trip. By practicing the farmer's carry, you're not just exercising, you're training your body for independence. Some of my patients are surprised by how quickly they notice improvements. After just a few weeks, they feel more confident lifting household items, walking with better posture, and even breathing more deeply as their core muscles strengthen. I often suggest starting with lighter weights, such as half-liter water bottles, and walking for just 20 to 30 seconds at a time. As you grow stronger, you can gradually increase the weight or the walking distance. What I love most about the farmer's carry is that it reconnects us with the way humans were meant to move. Our ancestors didn't isolate muscles with machines. They built whole body strength through real, functional movement. By practicing this exercise, you're reclaiming that same natural strength and resilience, step by step, carry by carry. Exercise 3. Crawling, the forgotten movement for full body strength. One of the most overlooked ancestral movements is something we all did as babies: crawling. Long before we took our first steps, crawling taught us how to coordinate our arms and legs, strengthen our core, and build stability in our shoulders and hips. Our ancestors, too, often moved on all fours while gathering food, building shelters, or navigating uneven ground. Yet somewhere along the way, we stopped practicing this natural pattern. Crawling may sound simple, even silly, but it is one of the most powerful ways to restore strength and balance, especially as we age. When you get down on all fours and move opposite hands and knees forward, your brain is forced to coordinate both sides of your body. This cross-patterning engages the nervous system, improves balance, and even supports memory and cognitive health. It's not just exercise for your muscles, it's a gentle workout for your brain. Here's how to begin safely. Place your hands and knees on a soft surface, like a yoga mat or carpet. Keep your back flat, your core gently engaged, and your eyes looking slightly ahead. Move your right hand and left knee forward at the same time, then switch to your left hand and right knee. Go slowly and steadily, almost like a marching rhythm. Even 30 seconds of crawling can give your arms, legs, and core a surprising challenge. Some of my patients find crawling uncomfortable at first, but within a few weeks, they notice big changes. Shoulders feel stronger, posture improves, and even walking becomes smoother because the body is better aligned. For those who cannot get onto the floor, a modified version, such as standing and practicing cross crawls by touching your right elbow to your left knee, can provide many of the same benefits. What I love about crawling is how it reconnects you to the basics of human movement. It's playful, it's simple, and it reminds us that strength is built from the ground up. When you embrace this forgotten exercise, you're not only training your body, you're giving your brain and nervous system the tune-up they deserve. Exercise 4. Climbing, awakening the body's natural power. For thousands of years, climbing was a natural part of survival. Our ancestors climbed trees to gather fruits, scaled rocks to find safe shelter, and used their upper bodies as much as their legs. This constant pulling, gripping, and lifting developed incredible strength in their arms, shoulders, and back. Today, most of us rarely climb at all, and as a result, we lose vital upper body power that is essential for daily life. Now, don't worry. You don't need to start scaling mountains or trees. Climbing-inspired movements can be adapted safely for older adults, and they deliver remarkable benefits. One of the simplest ways is using a sturdy staircase or even a step stool. By carefully stepping up and down, holding a railing for support, you mimic the upward driving motion of climbing. This strengthens the legs, improves heart health, and keeps your balance sharp. Another wonderful variation is pulling exercises, such as using resistance bands secured to a door. By pulling the bands toward you, as if you were climbing, you reawaken those ancestral pulling muscles in your arms and back. What makes climbing so powerful is how it engages both strength and coordination. Every step upward requires your legs and core to stabilize, while your arms and grip support you. This full-body integration is exactly what kept our ancestors strong and mobile. For seniors today, climbing exercises help with activities like carrying groceries upstairs, getting out of a low seat, or reaching overhead safely. I often tell my patients to start gently, maybe just a few step-ups onto a sturdy surface, or a couple of band pulls each day. Over time, as confidence builds, they can add more repetitions. Many are surprised at how quickly their endurance improves and how much lighter daily tasks begin to feel. Climbing movements remind us that strength isn't just about lifting weights, it's about reclaiming our body's natural ability to move upward and onward. With every step, every pull, you're echoing the resilience of our ancestors and proving to yourself that age does not define your limits. Exercise 5. Carrying and throwing, rekindling functional power. Think about how our ancestors lived. They didn't just sit still, they carried wood for fires, hauled water from rivers, and threw stones or tools when needed. Carrying and throwing weren't just chores, they were powerful functional exercises that shaped strong bodies and sharp reflexes. Today, we rarely challenge our bodies in this natural way, but bringing back these movements, even in simple forms, can unlock strength, coordination, and agility that many seniors think they've lost forever. Let's start with carrying. You already learned about the farmer's carry, but here I want you to think about carrying in different positions. Try holding a slightly heavy object close to your chest, like a small medicine ball, and walk across the room. Or carry it overhead for a short distance. Each variation forces your muscles to adapt, strengthening not just your arms but also your back and core. It's a reminder of how versatile and adaptable the human body truly is. Now let's talk about throwing. No, I'm not asking you to throw boulders like our ancestors might have, but even a light, controlled throw can be incredibly beneficial. Using a softball, gently toss it against a wall and catch it, or play a simple game of catch with a partner or grandchild. This type of movement sharpens hand-eye coordination, builds shoulder strength, and trains your reflexes. Some of my patients are amazed by how playful this feels, and that's exactly the point. Exercise doesn't always need to feel like hard work. Sometimes it can feel like childlike fun. What I love most about carrying and throwing is how they blend physical and mental benefits. These movements demand focus, timing, and awareness, all while challenging your muscles. They also mimic the unpredictability of real life, because sometimes you need to react quickly, whether it's catching yourself from a fall or lifting something unexpected. By practicing carrying and throwing, you're preparing your body to handle life's surprises with strength and confidence. Start small, with light objects and short sessions, and increase gradually. Remember, every carry and every toss is a step toward regaining the natural vitality that kept our ancestors thriving for centuries. Exercise 6. Hanging, restoring shoulder health and grip strength. Our ancestors spent much of their time climbing and hanging from tree branches. This natural movement kept their shoulders mobile, their grip strong, and their spines decompressed from the day's hard work. Sadly, in modern times we've lost this simple but powerful practice, and as a result, shoulder stiffness, poor posture, and weak hands have become common problems, especially as we grow older. Hanging is a gentle way to reverse this decline. By supporting your body weight, even partially, you open up the shoulders, stretch the chest, and strengthen the arms and grip. This doesn't mean you need to swing from tree branches like a child. A safe starting point is finding a sturdy bar, such as a pull-up bar, or even the top frame of a doorway if it's secure. Place your hands on the bar, let your feet stay on the ground, and gently allow your body to lean back and hang with partial weight. This simple action provides relief to your spine and gives your joints space to move freely. Why is this exercise so beneficial for seniors? Because healthy shoulders and strong grips are essential for independence. Whether you're reaching for something on a shelf, supporting yourself while walking, or opening a jar, these abilities matter every single day. Hanging also improves circulation to the arms and hands, reducing stiffness and even easing tension from arthritis in some cases. For those who feel hanging is too difficult, a modified version works just as well. Simply place your hands on a sturdy countertop, lean your body back, and let your arms extend. This creates a partial hanging effect, easing the load while still providing the benefits of decompression and stretching. I've seen patients transform their posture by practicing hanging just a few times a week. Their shoulders relax, their backs feel lighter, and their confidence in daily movements grows. It's almost as if the body remembers this ancient practice and thanks you for bringing it back. Start slowly, maybe 10 to 15 seconds at a time, and gradually build up as your grip and comfort improve. Hanging is not just an exercise, it's a way to reclaim mobility, strength, and the freedom to move with ease, just as our ancestors once did. Exercise 7. Walking and marching. The timeless path to endurance. If there is one ancestral exercise that truly shaped human survival, it is walking. Our ancestors walked for miles every day, across fields, through forests, and over hills. Walking wasn't optional. It was their lifeline for food, safety, and community. This natural, rhythmic movement built strong legs, steady hearts, and powerful lungs. Even today, walking remains one of the most valuable exercises you can do, especially as you move through your 60s, 70s, or beyond. What makes walking so remarkable is its simplicity. You don't need special equipment or complicated instructions. Just put one foot in front of the other, and your body begins to unlock its natural rhythm. Walking strengthens the heart, lowers blood pressure, improves digestion, and boosts circulation to every corner of your body. It also lifts your mood, clears your mind, and helps you sleep better at night. Truly, it is medicine in motion. To take walking to the next level, I encourage my patients to add a touch of marching. This is where you exaggerate your steps slightly, lifting your knees higher and swinging your arms with purpose. Marching not only strengthens the hip flexors and core, but also sharpens balance and coordination. It mimics the way our ancestors moved across uneven terrain, training your body to stay steady in real-world conditions. If you're just starting, begin with short, 10-minute walks, ideally outdoors where fresh air and sunlight add their own healing effects. Over time, aim for 20 to 30 minutes a day. If marching feels challenging, try lifting one knee at a time in place, holding onto a chair for support. The key is consistency. Little steps, repeated daily, create big changes over weeks and months. I've seen seniors transform their vitality through walking and marching. Their energy returns, their balance improves, and they feel more confident going about daily tasks. The beauty of this ancestral exercise is that it connects you not only to your own strength but also to the long line of humans who walked before you. Every step you take today is a step in their footsteps, toward longevity, resilience, and freedom. As we've seen today, strength isn't built only in the gym. It's rooted in the natural movements that carried our ancestors through life. Squatting, carrying, crawling, climbing, throwing, hanging, and walking are more than just exercises. They are timeless practices that connect you to your body's deepest wisdom. Every time you practice one of these movements, you're not just training muscles. You're reclaiming independence, confidence, and vitality. I want you to remember something very important. It is never too late to begin. Even if you feel stiff, tired, or uncertain right now, your body is capable of remarkable change. I have seen men and women in their 70s and 80s regain strength, improve balance, and rediscover joy through these simple ancestral exercises. Each small step you take builds a stronger foundation for tomorrow. So I encourage you, pick one of these movements to start with today. Maybe it's a gentle squat, a short walk, or even just practicing a few marches in place. Let your progress be gradual, steady, and filled with patience. With consistency, you will feel your strength returning, your posture improving, and your energy rising. And most importantly, you'll feel the freedom of moving with confidence again. If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who could benefit from these exercises. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, so you never miss a new science-backed tip designed especially for older adults like you. Thank you for spending this time with me. I'm Dr. Linda Rose, reminding you that age is not a barrier. It is an opportunity to move, to grow, and to live fully. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and keep walking forward.